All right, my name is David Moore. I'm your king. I'm your messiah. This is the Illuminati broadcast. I call it the Illuminati broadcast because we're all part of the Illuminati. We're all, part of the building blocks, and I'm at the top. Um, yeah, I'm your Lucifer. I'm everything. So let's see. I'm your Jesus. You're Muhammad. You're Buddha. Let's go. A lot of people mention things about like this resurrection. They're like, all right, so I guess the Messiah, this is his job, right? He's supposed to go to Israel, Jerusalem, and he's supposed to build the third temple, and he's supposed to unite the Jews together, and he's supposed to help facilitate the rituals and allow this rituals, because the Jewish people do animal sacrifice, ritual sacrifices, and they can't do it anymore. They're not allowed to because of all the restrictions that the world puts on them. So they're not really truly worshiping the Lord. And that's the Messiah's job, is to allow those kind of things, to be their king and make that world happen, to bring that world about. Because it's like the true world, right? So let's see. If that's my job as a Messiah, it's nice to see it from their perspective, but also I need to realize from my perspective as well that I'm like, you know what? I need to control you guys. I need to be able to bring down this punishment, to bring down this retribution as well, because they want me to do all this work for them, right? But what about my rewards? If I'm God, why am I following your rules? That doesn't make sense. Why do I have to do what you want? I'm God, not you. Like, why should I have to please you? You should be pleasing me. Like, that's a big difference, right? So I guess that's kind of like a conundrum, a circumstance that we need to kind of work out. And a part of it's like, you know what? I will help you. I will make things better for you. But I expect things my way. And I'm not going to go to Israel and Jerusalem. I'm not going to force myself to go all the way over there. I'm poor. I don't got money. I have to do everything the hard way. I don't got influence. I don't got an army. I don't got friends. I don't got nothing. So that's perfect for the Illuminati, right? The other pieces of the board. Because they're like, well, we could stay strong and powerful and keep David at the bottom. And nobody needs to know that he exists. Because he doesn't have power. He can't do anything. So that comes into the point where it's like, all right, how do I punish you? The only thing I could say is I can send you to hell. I could do rituals, and when you pass on and go to hell, that's where you belong. Like, I can't physically harm you. I can only spiritually harm you. Because, it's just spirit, right? It doesn't exist. Like, if something bad happens to you, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Whatever you went through, it's your circumstance. But that's not good enough, right? It's not good enough for some reason. So it's like, what I can do though is share my magic. I can share my wisdom. I can share my knowledge. I can share with you how things work. I can share with you my plans. I can share with you your own plans, because I know exactly what y'all are planning every single step of the way. I know what you're doing at these moments. I know what you're thinking and feeling, and I can share what I'm feeling and thinking. And that's going to really start twisting up the game, because there's going to be so much emotion being blended into that. You're like, wow, I'm an evil person because I said something bad about the Messiah. I said something bad about King David. Then you're like, you start second guessing yourself, and you can't really make the same decisions that you used to make. You can't really manipulate people anymore. They start noticing something. They're like, you got marked by King David, didn't you? Yep. Once you get marked by King David, game over. Game over. You know why? Because my spirit doesn't forget. You think one day when I'm living up in that temple and you come up to me and be like, God, I survived. I did everything you wanted me to do. I'll be like, that's not true, and that's never going to happen. You know why? Because my magic is going to destroy you before you even get to that point in the world. Like, it's not going to take very long to destroy you with my magic. Not at all. It just takes a while for me to keep admitting that I'm God, because it's not easy admitting it, right? Because everybody's going to be like, you're crazy, you're weird, get away, I'm going to hurt you. You think I want to put myself at risk just so you guys can have a good life? You need to put yourselves at risk to give me a good life. You need to come up to me and be like, yeah, you're the Messiah. You're God. You need to be able to tell me that. Leave it in a comment. Send me an email. Make a video saying, hey, I believe it. How do I help you? How do we work together? How do we conquer the earth? I want to help. In Hunter x Hunter, Morena Prudo, which is my last name is Moreno, she plays a game with her followers, her disciples, and she gets to know them and they get to know her. So maybe we could do a little reading right now and do a little get to know each other. Let me go get the cards real quick, okay? They're right here. I was actually supposed to meet a friend earlier and I forgot. So hopefully I get to see him soon. He keeps sending me messages and I'm like, uh-oh, is it 2 o'clock already? I forgot. So I'll go try to see him right now. I'm still, just chilling at home. I like to chill, do rituals, play video games, make magic, do art. This is art. I painted all those paintings back there. These are my plants. That's my fish. That's Sorace. It means cherry. See him swimming right there? He's so cute. He knows it. He knows he's on camera. He's so smart. He is a genius. That's the smartest fish in the world. I'll tell you that much. Yep, we got the cups, the water. Let's see what we got. Let's play the game. So 6 of spades. We'll go with that first. That's communication. Coming towards my way. So I'm sending out a little bit of info. You're going to send me more info. Then we have 4 of swords, and that's this even duality. Like, okay, I give you information, now you take what you will with that, and I'll take what you gave me, and I'll do what I will with it. That's a sigil for Andromalius. His job is to go get back a thief. What are the odds, right? 4, 5, 6. Swords. Air. I'm a Gemini. That's my sign. Air. Swords. Spades. Let's go. But this is... Well, actually, this is kind of good because it's not like this. This one is the skull. This one is not the skull. This one's more of a smiley face, right? A joy. So it's not this death. It's more of like this rejoice. Like when people find out that I'm the Messiah, they're going to be super happy. They're going to be joyful. They're going to be excited. They're going to be like, yeah, we found King David. He's real. He exists. He's our Messiah. Let's go. They're going to be so happy. It's going to be the best feeling in the world. It's going to be better than Christmas. All right. 2 of diamonds. I know that's hard to believe, right? That's great. That is this Christmas energy, right? Because diamonds are earth elements. Capricorn is an earth element. But earth is also like wealth and stability, but we have two. So you have a piece, I have a piece. It's this really fair, equal share of judgment, this power that's saying like, hey, you're worthy, I'm worthy, let's go. Like, if you believe I'm worthy, I believe you're worthy. Let's go. Let's make this happen. Let's make the world better. Queen of Hearts. This is very important because this could represent Queen Esther. It could also represent the church and love because Jesus Christ marries the bride, right? He marries the church. There's this unity between me and my followers that says, hey, you're God, I believe it. You're the Virgin Mary, you're everything, you're Babylon, you're everything we need you to be. You're both the man and the woman. You're our queen and our king. You're our God, you're our Lord. And in order to believe that, that's a lot of love, right? That lets me know there's going to be a lot of love in this unity we create. And then we have Queen of Swords, which is very interesting. It's also letting me know that it's saying we're going to have this power to make a change in the world. We're going to be able to cut. We're going to be able to create laws. We're going to have the voice, the words, the power, the energy, that movement, because air is all about movement. That's a powerful card. That's judgment right there. All right, so we have 7 of Hearts. I would say High Priestess energy as well. Oh, actually, yeah, because the moon is here. The cup is the moon, and it's Jupiter. The hearts. All right, so 7 of Hearts reversed. This is kind of an ending, like almost like that veil is falling because the veil is on top, but this time the veil is on the bottom. So it's saying like Revelation, that veil has been removed. That's what Armageddon, Apocalypse means, is removing the veil, right? So here, the veil's gone. I'm here. I exist. I'm your Messiah. Let's go. One more card, okay? King of Swords. That's very powerful because I'm King David. So, you got the sword of David and you got this king, and that's who I am. I'm the King of David. I come from a line of Davids, yes. I am the root of David. I'm Ashkenazi. I'm German. I'm Irish as well. I'm an O'Neill, which means my grandfather was Nial of the 9 hostages. My ancestors were Noah, and there's Ham, Shem, and Japheth, and my ancestor's Japheth, which is the one that's supposed to be the king of them all. They said it's supposed to be from a tribe of Judah, yada yada. Yeah, they all are just part of that line, okay? Because that's the pure one. And Judah just means lion. That's in my south node. Usually they say you're not supposed to do what your south node is because that's your past life. But no, your south node is where you're going to fall and what you're going to become. Like, no matter what, this is your destiny to become the king. Yeah, I think a cool story was like with Scar and Mufasa. Scar let in Mufasa. Mufasa turned against him, ruined his life. And Scar was like, what the hell? Like, I'm supposed to be the king, not you. So that's me right now. I'm like, I'm supposed to be the king, not you. What the heck is going on? I'm supposed to be rich, not you. Like, we're supposed to be rich together. So that lets me know you're the enemy. So, yeah, that's just a good story. I'm just going to upload this video, give you guys something to talk about, something to think about, something to understand and learn. Make it a little bit short, give you guys a little bit of breath. Do your best, because I'm teaching the AI how to defeat you. I don't care who you are. I'm going to have the AI do some matrix stuff on you. So it's going to be cool. Bye.